All right. All right. You should be live. It's funny. It's felt so long since I've done Duel Links. Cart Jam, let's go. It feels so long, but it's gonna be pretty interesting. I kind of figured what I'm gonna do to start things off. I'm gonna do some some PvPs because there's actually I need to get like a level up ticket for a certain card for the new deck, and then we should be able to go from there. Rat Jam, let's go. Yo, Huggles, good to see you. Yo, welcome, Koros. Good to see you, man. Hope you are doing well. How's it going, Koros and Huggles? Everything going well? Hope you guys had a great Labor Day weekend, by the way. Hope you guys all had a great Labor Day weekend. So I text my wife good night. There we go. Gotta do it, gotta do it. There we go. Now we're gaming. I kind of like the auto duel feature, not gonna lie. Like it's just very, very convenient for certain things. Oh, Human Wave Tactics. It would be like a fun card to like mess around with every now and then, but it's no match for the Power Harpies, so we're gaming. Still lost? I don't think you've lost, Huggles. By the way, Huggles, can I also say, I also really appreciate your dedication as a mod. Like, the fact that, like, I see you, like, you know, even when I'm not streaming, going through and taking care of some of, like, the IP bots. Like, yo, I really appreciate that. Like, easily one of the hardest working mods I've ever seen in Twitch's history. Which is almost 2 years strong now, but I still appreciate you so much, my friend. All right, let's pretend like I know what I'm doing. I guess I should also delve like what I'm also looking into building as well. So thanks to some fantastic resources like duellinksmeta.com, like there's a deck I do want to build. Being Gaia. Gaia seems like a fun battle-oriented deck. This is the list I have right now. It's missing Dark Flare Dragon, which we gotta get. I did a little bit of playtesting, like the inconsistency with this just weird. Like I need a little bit more dragon to make this actually somewhat live, and also of course like stuff like this. So we'll see what happens. I bet everybody I see a refund everything that is 5,000 below. Yo, I appreciate it. Haas, that seems kind of sus. Welcome, thank you for the follow. I bet everybody I see everyone that's 5K below. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. Thank you, Huggles. Yeah, I've seen on Twitter where people post that it's just a variation. It's like the same thing. It's just adding more underscores. But thank you, Huggles. I appreciate you. Nobody clicked that. Nobody click into Haas. They're not legit. Probably not. They actually could just be like a username, but I don't know. But Huggles, you know, Huggles has a system in place. All right, let's see what we can do here. Oh yeah, we're playing like a 25 card deck, so that's actually kind of interesting still as well. So Yugi with no extra deck, that is interesting. I mean, we're also back in silver, so it's kind of interesting. How's Metallic doing? Metallic's doing all right. I appreciate for asking, Huggles. I had to work Labor Day week. I had to work with Labor Day, but it was actually very, very slow, which is fantastic. Very, very good. And then I just had like a pretty decent, you know, day afterwards, just like, you know, working out, just getting some stuff done. How are you doing, Huggles? Everything going well? They're playing with Level Up? Yo, I love it. I love it. Unfortunately, though, I don't actually have what I want to really do. I think I'm Metaphose. I mean, but we're seeing Level Up, Huggles. Like, I don't think Metaphose actually use Level Up in any constitution of the form, which is good for me, which is very good for me. All right, so let's go with Channeler. Let's use Channeler's effect to discard. Yeah, we can discard Lady 1. We'll use that to summon Perfumer, which I believe will allow me to search out Oracle, right? It's been a hot minute. Not Oracle, but Ground. It's definitely been a hot minute since Metallic has played Duel Links. So, like, I think it's like, what, 3 weeks? Because, like, considering the fact that we were doing, like, you know, Hearthstone. I'm sorry, not Hearthstone, but, we were doing Slay the Spire and then Shadowverse. Yeah, so I think it's like been a month since I played Duel Links. Inferno is the best deck. Let's go. Yo, Shrek, I got you covered. Just do exclamation point flip. Or is it table? I think it's actually table. Yeah, it's table. That's how you can flip the table if you want. But Shrek, good to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well, my guy. We'll activate Oracle's effect to special summon itself. And then we'll discard, or we'll actually play... We'll play that. Yeah, we'll use Oracle's effects so I can search up back out the Harpy Sunning Ground, which is kind of nice. Unfortunately, I can't actually go. Actually, I can. I can just do this. Yo, don't push Huggles. Don't push Huggles off the bridge. Huggles is too nice for that. How are you doing, Shrek? The same Mario Party. Yo, Bass, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. No, it's not. It's not Mario Party. We're actually playing Shadowverse. You know, Shadowverse has definitely been a very fun card game these days. They scoop. Let's go. But now, like, I'm like trying to like get back and actually playing Duel Links a little bit. It's been definitely a long time. But how are you doing? It's good to see you. I'm tired. I don't blame you. It's pretty late for you though, dude. Did you at least have a relaxing Labor Day, you know, weekend? So I know a lot of people had a Labor Day off, which is awesome. I'm gonna go get H-Mall and bully Metalstream. Why? Why would you do that? Like, if you want me to play Duel Links, then don't do that. No, I'm just kidding. Do what you want. What's good, Metallica? Yo, Wolfen, good to see you. Hope you are doing well. How's it going, dude? Did you enjoy your Labor Day weekend? Yo, thank you for paying the metal tax, Wolfen, and also Hugglesberry. Thank you for paying the metal tax as well. It's good to see you all. It's good to see you all. I'm actually getting pretty excited, Wolfen, for my copy of the Commander deck coming through, so I can't wait to get that. Because I actually did buy the Gruul D&D deck. Yo, Deli, thank you for the paying the metal tax. Hope you're doing well, my dude. Did you have a relaxing Labor Day weekend, or did you have to work Labor Day? Yo, Coral, thank you for the tax. I appreciate that. This is actually kind of good music. Let's go. I can vibe with it. For like Duel Links music anyway. I had the weekend off. There you go. That's pretty awesome. Did you do anything fun? Actually, no, wait. Oh yeah, you said you were gonna go see your father. Hopefully that went well, my dude. Got to relax today. Got to hang with my best friend. Now I'm super socially drained. Yo, I can definitely see that. Like, honestly, sometimes just being social can definitely be very draining. I haven't done that in like almost 2 years, so. But I'm glad that you had a good time and just relaxed. Like, that is awesome. Because I remember you were telling me about that you're going to be able to hang out with your friend, but it took a while because of the whole COVID thing. But I'm glad you got to hang out with them. Got together with the fam for dim sum and then a barbecue. Ooh, barbecue sounds pretty cool. We definitely have like the good weather for it these days too, so I'm definitely glad to hear that as well. Is that a, yeah, that's a tuner. So they can go for, what is it, like Red Dragon or Red Wyvern? Like, again, it's been a month, but I still remember certain plays here and there. Red Rising Dragon, that's what it's called. Same thing, it's still a Red Dragon. Well, just wanted to jump in a second to go to bed. Good night, everyone. Yo, Lastbass, thank you so much for dropping in. I'm glad to hear, you know, that you're doing well. Enjoy, get some good night's sleep, my dude. And hopefully we can eventually stream at a different hour so it's not so late for everybody. Oh yeah, this is where they gain, like, what, a ton of life points? Let's see, so... You control, you know, let's see what actually goes on. No, I'm not trusting that, Shrek. I'm not trusting that room ID. I'll make the room ID. I'll make the room ID. I think I fell for that before. You know, everything at 3, it was pretty chaotic. I'll make the room. Trust the room that I make. Metal's not unlimited. We'll see. Okay, but no way, Shrek. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna do a few PvP duels, and then we'll go from there, my dude. Oh. I mean, Chalice boost attack, right? Yeah. You have so much spells, it's not even that good. Send a screenshot. Sounds good. Sounds good. Damn, this is actually not a good opening hand. Metal doesn't trust me. I mean, I technically could do something, but I really don't. I mean, this just seems like what I'm about to do just takes up. It's a lot of effort going on. But with any luck, they'll actually respond to Harpy's Chandler's summon. No, they won't. Okay, that's fine. Metal Wii gaming tomorrow night. It depends. It depends on a few different things, like how I feel, how many players we get. But honestly, in most aspects, I feel like I should be able to do it. It would just have to be after I get off work, which will be around 6 p.m. Pacific time. And then I have to stream around, 9 because we're gonna be doing Mario vs. Rabbids starting on tomorrow. Gonna pop out the stream, get some time for myself tonight. Love you all. Don't be surprised if I go D&D. No, it's all good, Deli. I mean, you had a very busy day, and I'm glad you had some fun with your friend. But dude, enjoy, have a great night, and I appreciate for swinging by. Because I know that Deli said he would be down as well. We were talking like the whole blink mechanic thing. Yeah, I don't really like where this is going, but we're gonna keep going. I guess I can attack over a red Rising Dragon. Yeah, I mean, there's not going to be enough Harpies in the grave for me to be able to get out Harpies. I don't think, anyway. Maybe. So I think it's either 3 or 4 that I need in the graveyard for me to actually have access to Harpy's Feather Duster from the ability. I'm surprised it actually didn't do anything yet. That's weird. It's very sus. Alright, so let's go. Let's do this. I mean, they don't have any discard traps, but they could have something like, they could probably have something like a, what is it called? Bottomless Trapple? No, not Bottomless Trapple. Floodgate Trapple, that's what it's called. 4 Harpies in Grave. I kind of figured it was 4. So if something were to happen this, we can make it work. Oh, you're gonna do that. You're gonna do that. You're gonna do that, aren't you? Wait, you're taking... Why? I mean, that's actually interesting. So... Huh. Because, I mean, I can chain that as well, so I can just bounce it back. That is interesting. So, when this card is Synchro Summon... Do they often play multiple copies of this card, or no? Let's see. This you controller must summon 1 card from your hand. There are no of you control. You can push them up to 2. Huh. I don't know. I remember somebody told me like you either do or do not bounce it back. Take out the Synchro. That's kind of like what I was thinking. Because like if I bounce this back, they could just special summon more stuff from the from the deck anyway. Like I don't know if they just didn't realize that or they were kind of excited for that as well. Check DMs. Shrek. Okay, I see what you're doing there. We're gonna... No, that's fine. We don't need to use Chalice at this point now. We don't need to use Chalice. So they get that, which is fine. Which is honestly fine. I'll set Chalice and keep the book down. We should just be able to pass turn from there. Not really too sure what they're going to be able to do. Because they have their top deck at this point now, too. So we'll see what actually happens. Pretty sure Sun will join, but I'm still waiting on Ramen and Puffy to join shenanigans. No, that's totally fine. I know Ramen and Puffy definitely have their own things going on, so that's totally fine with me. The road to recovery definitely is not an easy one or a very fast one, so as long as he's doing the right things to get himself taken care of, that's all I can really ask. Attention duelist, just wishing you a good week. Yo, Sane Teacher, appreciate that. Hope you're doing well, my dude. Is school back in session for you, or are you going back very shortly? Oh. That is interesting. The fact... That's kind of interesting. Who did that? Who did that? Raptor, welcome. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. So, interesting. So they took my Cyber Slash Harpy only just to be able to use it on their effect and to be able to bounce it back? I mean, I kind of want it. So I'm just going to negate the effect of it so it doesn't bounce it back. Thank you. Hope you're doing well, Raptor. And thank you for the yeet as well, Shrek. Let's just do that. Because I could keep Chalice, buff it up, and then just chance effect of Chalice and just, you know, we're gaming. We're gaming. That sucked. Sorry, Raptor. Sorry. How are you doing, Raptor? I think the reason why that it wasn't as surprising is because I have Duel Links playing in my, ears. Because, like, when I'm playing anything like on the Elgato, I don't hear anything from here besides the notifications. I hope you're sorry. Oh, dude, I'm very sorry. Like, honestly, I'm very, very sorry. Not doing so well at work. I hope you're doing great, sir. I'm sorry you had saying, teacher. I hope things get better for you. And honestly, I'm actually kind of in the same boat. Like, lately at work, they're like, for a good chunk of my day, is actually kind of unbearable. But today was actually good. Today was actually good. So I'm just kind of taking it day by day and kind of seeing what I can do, you know? All right, so Wolfen, thank you for the goat. I appreciate that. Can be revealed by using 1 resonating monster in your hand, return 1 from your hand to your deck, and add 1 level 4 or lower. You can activate we can activate the same cards at the same turn. Interesting. Only activate if you have 10 or more Resonator cards or Fiends. Interesting. So we can't use the effect, though. So I guess he's just really banking on that tuner? I'm sorry, Synchro, I should say. Okay, interesting. So does he have another Crimson Resonator or something like that that he's going to be trying to bank off of? So we might want to wait until the battle phase before we react anything with Chalice. I've been working teaching subject at school, and I'm in a contract as a substitute with no benefits. You know, I'm sorry to hear that. I had no idea because honestly, I kind of figured like the whole substitute thing, like you're still being like I get like you're kind of being contracted because it's like as needed, but that kind of sucks. You don't have benefits or anything. Because that can make things pretty difficult for a lot of people. You know, I'm sorry to hear that, teacher. Whirlwind's effective summon itself doesn't activate, so the skill doesn't affect it. That is interesting. We negate the synchro with Chalice, and boom, we Gucci. Are we Gucci? They have nothing left. It doesn't seem like it. So I guess we have to wait for a second. When this card is synchro summon, you can target. Okay, so it's already past that, so you had nothing they can really do. I think including into working adult squirt. I mean, honestly, saying teacher, that's not a bad idea, especially if you have other options or offers out there. Because again, like, you know, having like, you know, consistent work's gonna be really good besides being a substitute teacher. Plus, benefits are huge, honestly. And of course, also just having that consistent income is good. I don't know why he didn't use the Red Rising. I thought it was interesting too, because considering the fact that it said when it's on pawn synchro summon, they can just special summon a Resonator. So I don't even know why either, my dude. But we're gonna bounce that back anyway. They made me an offer in the school. Dude, that is awesome. That is really awesome, saying teacher. I honestly, I don't know your whole financial situation or just like, you know, your situation in general. But having full-time work plus benefits and also like, that sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. He closed the app. Is that what you think? Is that what we think? -3. It's so good. I'll use Oracle's effect to be able to grab something back. That's fine. I mean, I don't know if he can come back from this. We actually have a decent amount of like stuff going on right now. Yo, Ajamal, welcome. It's good to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well. Now he might have closed out because we're waiting for that response. Hi, good morning, people of all Earth. All right, good night. Yo, Ajamal, have a good night, my dude. Hope you're doing well. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what this top deck is going to be about. It's awesome. I disagree, but I appreciate it, saying teacher. I appreciate it. He probably did. He probably did. I mean, me and AJ have been actually playing some like Genshin and stuff like that. So he's like, you know, we got a school medal in Duel Links. Oh wow, he actually drew Resonator Call. Wow. I mean, he can go for Crimson, right? That's actually pretty busted. The fact that he got that. Oh, he's going with a different one. What does this one do? I don't even know what that one does. The target... Oh, interesting. Send this face-up card to your graveyard, then target one face-up card you control if it attacks your product cannot activate. Interesting. Interesting. We'll just see what we can do. I mean, as long as I can keep both, by at least one Harpy on board, we should be fine. Oh, we're totally fine. We're totally fine, then. Ooh, we actually got Harpist, too. That is so weird. Why didn't he do anything? Wait, Ajamal, did you seriously uninstall Duel Links? Please tell me you kept, like, your account information, right? Please tell me you did that, because if you didn't, I'll be like, dude! Like, I understand that you said you quit Duel Links, but you should at least still keep the account in case you want to go back. Alright, let's go for game. Go for game? Yeah, we good. Even if they had something to, like, discard and stop it, we got Abyss Dweller, so we good. GG. GG. AB. Gamble. Saiyan Teacher 1. That's got to be a good sign for the new occupation, right? So that is dope. About keeping the account. I'm sure he kept it. I'm sure Agemal would have definitely done that. Because, like, again, like, because if I were to ever quit Duel Links again, I would still at least keep my account information. Just because I don't want, like, you know, the 500 hours I went into this account gone at all. Following for more than half a year. Let's go. Oh, that is awesome. Saying teacher again, thank you so much for all, you know, the good vibes and stuff that you bring to the channel. I do appreciate that. Because, like, again, the fact that, like, people are still coming back to the channel, like, you know, months. And I guess I could say now even a year after, like, you know, I started doing Twitch. Like, it just makes me feel really good. Like, the fact that, like, I might be somewhat entertaining to the point where people want to keep coming back for more. Or just to see, like, what kind of, like, dumb plays I can make. Whatever works. Whatever works. Barry is still loaded in the points, like, section, so the Barry's fine. But Barry is always a winner in my book, you know? I don't like this. Like, we're kind of bricking. Like, it's, like, I could still make things work, but it's like, it just takes up a lot of cards to do the same thing that would normally take just one card. But it's fine, it's fine. I do like having a board presence, if anything. So, it's fine, it's fine. We're not going to set the Book of Moon because we still have Karma Cut. Karma Cut just banishes it when this can also, you know, whatever, so that's fine. We came for the misplays. Of course, you came to see the misplays. We don't come because you play well. Oh, Age Mall. I love the flattery. I love the flattery. Also, Rabbits Tomorrow. Yes, Rabbits Tomorrow, thanks to our boy, It's AM. I'm actually surprised he didn't, like, cheer doing something different. This individual's playing Ancient Gears. I love it. I can't wait to see what Mario vs. Rabbids is going to be like. You know, it's going to be very interesting. Oh, I don't like that. Because now they got rid of targeting. And halfway to Nocturne. I don't want to do... Until I can increase the length of my streams, I really don't want to do like a Shimigami Tensei game or something like that. I'm sorry. But I can't stop Raptor. Just because, the reason why I say that is because 100-hour game divided by 2, that's 50-ish, give or take. Like, honestly, it might be like down like 40 if I, like, you know, do off-stream grinding. Oh. That's it? Huh. Alright, alright. Wait. Oh, the turn they're summoned. That's right, that's right. So, dope. 90 points says otherwise. That's fair. Again, like, I won't decline it. It's just gonna take forever. If you did P5, then you can't complain. You got a point. I do love Persona 5. Persona 5 is definitely a game that really just changed how I feel about JRPGs in general. Like, Persona 5 was definitely magical. But I guess I can also say that about, like, other games too in different genres, like Hades. Hades was definitely an experience. I mean, the fact that this dude is playing Ancient Gears and I'm not seeing, like, any double Cyclones or D-spells, it kind of makes me sad. I mean, channel or something. I can start swinging over stuff. I don't know if they're... I mean, I could always go with the route of, like, activating this and then bouncing this back, but I don't know 100% sure if they do have, like, you know, Kiteroid, so we're just going to go for the game. We're just going to try to go for damage and just hold on. You know, because I don't know if they have any hand traps in their hand. Honestly, I've even thought about doing, like, a Discord stream for Persona 5, The Royal. It's either Nocturne or DK64, and I want to have fun. I mean, the thing is, Raptor, you are definitely making it very fun for yourself because you're like, but he has no idea which one it's going to be. So you're going to use the element of surprise. I'm like, well, shoot, you're absolutely right. You got this Discord Duel Links stream? I mean, I could. Are you playing through the story? Going to be able to go to the versus mode as well? Are you about Rabbits? Are you planning to play through the story or be using the versus mode as well? I'm probably going through the story. Bro, did you see what DN said about you? DN? Who's DN? By the way, welcome Trey J. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. DN. Ooh, he got him with these nuts. It's good to see you, Trey. Hope you're doing well. How's it going? I can't believe I walked straight into him, like, thinking, like, DN, Dueling Network? That was taken down, like, so long ago, like, wasn't it? Got him! Haha! Got him! How's it going, by the way? Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. I might build resumes if I come back. Do it. Yes, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yes, we are actually playing... This is Yu-Gi-Oh, right? This is actually Yu-Gi-Oh. This is Duel Links. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well as well. Yes. Did you have a good holiday weekend? I know I didn't. I had to work, but that was all good. It's all good. It's always good, isn't it? All right. I don't have any other monsters, so we're just gonna be chilling. We good. No, Hopi. I mean, I don't think Hopsius is a fan of, like, you know, Duel Links, so I wouldn't really expect her to come anyway. Besides, I think she's also kind of, like, getting prepared to, like, start her new job, which is awesome. I don't think they're going to be getting hit either, Jamal, just because, like, I haven't really seen them at, like, it causing a lot of problems. If anything, like, wouldn't Utopia, like, Onomatopoeia get, like, hit? Yo, Tyler, welcome. Sorry, lurking, making art for Casey. It's all good, Tyler. Hope you're having a good holiday weekend, my dude. Thank you again also for the lurk. I do appreciate the lurks as well. Lurkers are always welcome. They aren't unfair enough to get hit. They have a... Yeah, I mean, for the most part, like, if you just, like, you know, bounce back like the synchro or just, like, to stop it, like, you know, the synchro climb, you're fine. You're totally fine. Why? Well, let's just do this. So get rid of this. Chain. We're going to bounce back the face down card. It might be, like, another, like, gear frame or something like that. You watched Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s. No. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s, no. Like, I once thought about checking out Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s just because it is basically Rush Duels, which is, you know, different. But no, like, I kind of stopped watching the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime after Arc V came out. Just because, like, I don't know, I got too busy. But I heard, how was Vrains, by the way? Was Vrains good? But no, like, if we're, like, going by the animes, like, I've watched Yu-Gi-Oh! I've watched the majority of GX, the majority of 5Ds, the majority of Zexal, and, like, the majority of RD. Like, I've only completed, like, the actual first one. I'm likely to believe that you were named Metal, you know? Old man named Metal. I mean, I am kind of old. We are pushing... Next year, we will be 28 years old, so that's going to be a fun time. GG, let's go, Huggles. Let's go. Let's go. But no, I don't think Resonators are going to be hit, because, again, the deck's not causing enough problems. Like, at all. You're going Southern. Let's go. Shooting Star Road. Begin with the drum converting your graveyard in addition to the following that can be able to... Okay, we run it all. We're good. Why? Okay, I mean, at least I can use Feather Rustler for Chandler's Effect. Okay, so that's not as bad. Though, considering how heavy back rows have been appearing, I might want to switch out the skill to Harpy's Feather Ground. Because, like, that kind of sounds a little bit more value. One card Shooting Star. It's so good. Maybe I should have built that instead of, like, Gaia, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out eventually. Just got to see that again. I haven't played Duel Links in a month, so I just want to be able to see the animations. So is Gimmick Puckpet any good? I mean, I remember playing them, Agemall, when they kind of, like, dropped in the TCG. I don't think they've really done anything. I don't think they're going to do anything in Duel Links either. Still don't have a turn one. Yeah, exactly. Like, it doesn't really have, like, an established, like, what you want to do turn one. Which, you know, that's one of the most important things with any deck in general. Honestly, I think I'd rather probably play... Actually, Chronomaly got Niebuhr Disc, I know, recently, so... interesting. I mean, I can kind of, like, pop back rows. Let's see, so... Would destroy a card on the field. Okay, so I can get rid of the Stardust, technically. But then again, they can synchro during our main phase. So that's just good gaming. That is just good gaming. I don't like this opening turn from them. Like, this seems really strong. They have 2 knit back rows and also a Spell Speed 2 synchro if they really wanted to during a chain. Which, it's not that good. For me, anyway. Yep, there it is. Oh... Can you synchro with face down creatures? I forget. Wait, can you actually synchro with face down creatures? I don't know if you can or not because you can't confirm their levels. Is that still a thing or? So I mean, I could just chain Book of Moon. No? All right. Let's do it. Once per chain. So let's just. Well, let's use Stardust because I can then use Harpy's Hunting Ground, pop, and they can't use Stardust effect either. I didn't think that shit. I didn't think you could, but I just had to double check. Carnage, welcome. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. All right, so we're gonna discard. I kind of want to keep Kirkford Tree here. Time to go through a 1 million download. I can't believe you uninstalled the game. Period, Agemall. Like I'm still kind of shocked about that, dude. Like not even kidding. Give me Harpy's Hunting Ground because then I can activate and start popping background, then attack over Stardust, which is pretty good actually. So I know I can fusion summon face down creatures, but I just didn't know if it's the same thing about the synchro. But I guess it makes more sense that you can't do it with that just because you got to confirm the levels and whatnot. But how are you doing, Carnage? Did you have a good holiday weekend, my dude? Alright, so let's go. I'm afraid this is actually going to bite me in the butt, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. So this is going to drop. Harpy's Hunting Ground's going to trigger. Let's go with the back one. Are we going to be playing against other people? Yes, we are playing against other people. Right now I'm currently doing PvP, so I'm facing off against other people just so I can kind of, you know, get stuff ready back into the game and all that good stuff. What do I want to bounce back? I mean, might as well bounce back Formula. It might be kind of hard for them to make it again. Need to build a deck first. Seriously. Like, again, I'm surprised you didn't keep your information at least, you know? I'm gonna need you to stream your returning to Hogwarts. Yes, please. That'd actually be pretty cool. That would actually be pretty cool. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, that's fine too. No, I'll take the damage. Because I at least want to make sure I have something on board to summon. With any luck, I can draw to, like, Elegant Egotist or something. Not even close. Not even close, but that's okay. That's okay. Yo, Asish, welcome. It's good to see you. What's poppin'? We're just doing some Duel Links after a very long time. How are you doing, my dude? It's always good to see you. So Stardust with any card, right? You can negate the activation to destroy it. So Harpy's Hunting Ground will be negated, so we're going to see if they're actually going to let us do it or not. You got this, Metallicaerox, we'll try. When is Arc V? I don't, like, if they make Arc V, they got to, like, reconstruct the entire game board. Because, like, I'm pretty sure you don't want to get rid of 2 slots like this just to make, you know, Pendulum something work. So what do we want to do? We can attack over and just be good. Do you know if Link summons will ever come to Duel Links? I mean, Links, that's the thing. Like, they're going to have to change up the entire game if they do that. I think it would be possible, but they would have to definitely do some maintenance, like add, you know, special links for Pendulum summonings. And also maybe add, like, you know, the dual, like the link summoning things as well. The link zones, I should say. Yeah, we'll attack over Stardust, because Stardust doesn't really do much if it gets destroyed by battle, just when it sacrifices for negates. Won't have dedicated spell zone. They confirmed it? Oh, so they're actually still confirming that it's coming, though? That is interesting, though. So, like, the fact you're going to be playing a deck with, for the majority of it, having one back row, to me, that just doesn't sound too good. But it would maybe potentially make Duel Links a much more aggressive game than it currently is. Now we win. Is Exodia a thing, or is that just an anime gimmick? No, Exodia is a thing in here, Carnage. Like, Exodia is still definitely a thing. They actually have a skill dedicated to playing Exodia. You're playing ranked? Yeah, we're doing ranked, just so I can kind of, like, get used to playing the game again. Because I haven't played this in, like, in a month. So I'm just, like, trying to, like, you know, get certain tickets and also complete another deck. Because I actually do want to finish Gaia, but I need to get a Dark Flare Dragon. Like, I could choose a good time to return. What do you think about that? I mean, that's up to you, man. That is up to you. I do know that, unfortunately, Duel Links does take up, you know, data space, and that's always a problem. Pendulums won't have back row anime consistency reasons. Fair enough. Fair enough. Dude, I mean, if they're bringing Quiploth Towers, I'm like, you know what? We're done. Duel Links already has such a smaller card pool compared to the TCG. I don't want to deal with Towers again. Towers was kind of annoying, because, like, the majority of my decks, my only out to Towers was basically, what was it? Heroic Challenge Excalibur. Or, like, something else that was pretty random, you know? Because, like, Quiploth Tower can't be, like, you know, really whatever. God, but no quills, please. Just seeing the idea of Scout and Disc and Towers, no, that does not sound fun at all. Honestly, though, Asish, now that you're here, dude, like, I've been playing, what am I trying to say? I've been playing, actually, you know, more of, whatchamacallit, Vanguard, but honestly, I'd rather have them, like, a Steam version of the game, too. Like, I just don't like playing on mobile. But it is pretty interesting. I have gotten a little bit further into it. I think, like, I'm at level 6, or you want to call it. Yo, Flower Boy, thank you for the 1 bit. I appreciate that. Welcome. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well, Flower. Personally, huge fan of Link summoning. If they did bring it to Duel Links, I might come back. There you go. I mean, that's the thing with Duel Links. Like, there's always some things that could make a player come back or just stop playing altogether. Personally, for me, like, if they add Link summoning, If they have it the same rules in Master Rule 5 where you do not need to have link zones to summon extra deck stuff, I'd be okay with that. I'd be fine with that. Because like what killed me from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! The TCG altogether is the fact that they had link summoning make it so you have to play links. And if your deck doesn't have links, you have to play like really generic stuff or just nothing that happened. Top Deck Simulator. Yo, Zaxi, welcome. Just no link ones. God help us, they come in with those skills. Because, like, yeah, imagine if they have to, like, make these special skills that kind of, like, you know, work with links or even pendulums. Yes, you get the draw too. We're off to a great start. I low-key was going to stream Vanguard. Dude, do it. If you enjoy it, go for it, Agemal. Because I know you and Asich have definitely been talking about Vanguard these days. I'm going to banish that. I'm assuming they have Sage in their hand, so if I just banish this all together, we're good. We're good. I'm the opposite. Call me old-fashioned, but I don't like using a mouse to play a card game. Dude, that is totally fair. That is totally fair. Again, just having a bigger, like, you know, expansion versus something like this, you know, I'm just, like, you know, playing it this way. Oh, connection failed. Okay, that's what happened. Connection failed. Okay. Trapchick's here is in Duel Links. God, I don't want to think about that, Shrek. Although I don't even remember what the card does itself, but I don't want to think about that. I'll probably do one more duel, and then if Shrek still has the duel room open, then we can definitely jump into that as well. Yeah, we'll do like one more duel. I feel like I'm kind of warmed up now at this point. Yo, Flower Boy, dude, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub to. Yes, I don't know why I had a break in there, but yo, thank you. You didn't have to do that, Flower Boy, but thank you so much. Appreciate you. Yeah, the regulation duel room is still open. The way that you're wording that makes me really concerned, but Flower Boy, thank you so much. That is really kind of you. Thank you. Paying back the gift forward from Delia. Delia is a mad lad. Like, Delia has gifted 66 subs to the channel. What an amazing person. For those who don't know, Deliatrice actually also does stream. Definitely go check out Deliatrice. Super cool dude. Definitely would recommend it. I sent you a photo for evidence. I mean, you did. But you also could have changed the name or something like that. I mean, I'm going to put my trust in you, Shrek, but we'll see what actually happens. Kermit the Frog Redemption. My name is Kermit the Frog, and the KC Cup tournament will start tomorrow. Thank you for the redemption. Appreciate you, Flower Boy. I really don't want to do this. I don't want to go into this and just whatever, but I guess I could. I mean, we do have a lot of discard outlets, so let's go with it. How would I change it? I mean, that's fair. That is fair, Shrek. I'm trusting you. I'm trusting you. The same way that I'm trusting that Nintendo are not going to ruin the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes, I'll trust you. I'm going to trust you. Don't let me down, Shrek. Well, you never do. Shrek always dumps come in with the saucy, with the really special plays. Yo, the Chaotic Corgi, welcome. Yo, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. The Pigeons, yes. I mean, the thing is, like, I haven't played Duel Links in forever, so I wanted to, like, play something familiar to kind of, like, get back into the swing of things. I did end up building Gaia the Dragon champ, like, you know, the Gaia deck, by missing one card, another level 5 Dark Dragon. But aside from that, I'm kind of just getting back into the swing of things. How are you doing, Corgi? Good to see you. Hope you had a great holiday weekend. There we go. Now we are gaming. Yo, Milky! Yo, everybody is showing up. I appreciate that. Welcome. Good to see you, by the way. How are you doing? I did catch up. It's all good. Yo, it kind of made me sad that I wasn't able to watch P-Mail's stream of Hollow Knight. But how did that go? Because Hollow Knight is definitely a fantastic experience and really interesting watching somebody playing it the first time. I legit just decked out multiple times playing Revengers. Yikes. Just woke up. Oh, well, good morning. You could also chalk up to me that being bad at Vanguard, but is there such a thing having too much draw power? You're not bad considering the fact that you pretty much went king of games, like, really quickly. And no, dude, honestly, there are a few decks where the draw power is just so good and too consistent where it just ruins you. I've done that myself. Like, I've decked myself out a few times playing Commander just because of, like, endless loops that actually just deck you out. Died a lot as usual. I love it. I love it. That is so good. I mean, again, Hollow Knight is just one of those games. It's like a 2D Dark Souls, I guess. But again, one of the best games I played last year for sure. I am so excited for Silksong, but who knows when we'll actually be able to get that, you know? It's actually usually the time I sleep, but I did sleep 3 hours ago and just woke up. Oh, there you go. Interesting. Because, like, I know people do have different sleep patterns and stuff like that, so to me it's just really interesting. But hopefully it was a good, relaxing sleep. You can chat and play Pale Moon with no draw power. There you go. But good to see you, Metallic. It's always good to see you as well, Milky. It's always a privilege to see you. Interesting. So he's going to use Book of Life to bring back Scapegoat, and he's also going to, what, banish maybe the one of these three? I'm not too sure. Let's see what actually happens. Can't tell you much stuff. Oh, yeah, no, like, for real. Like, with Fire Kings, considering, like, they just kind of, like, cycle each other out and just, like, you know, keep going and just going and going, I could see that for sure. Because, like, you're special summoning a lot from the deck, right? Between the U-Bells, if you play the U-Bell variant, if not, like, you know, the Fire Kings destroy themselves and special summoning them. No, like, I can easily see somebody, like, decking themselves out probably with Fire Kings. How have you been? I'm just gonna say mixed. Like, there's been some really good things going on. There's also been some really terrible things, but that's kind of like how life is, you know? You take the good with the bad to get the most out of life, because if you're not having, like, if there's no, you know, downs in your life, then how do you know when you're truly good, you know? So I'm grateful for the good times, but, you know, the times that are just a little bit much, I'm like, yo, this is enough. We're done with this. But thank you for asking. I'm hoping it gets better soon. It should, but if it doesn't, then I'll take matters in my own hands. I mean, I guess I could just, you know, I guess I could just, like, you know, bounce things back if I really wanted to. Nice voice crack, gamer. Yo, always, always. I mean, I could have bounced one of the tokens back to the hand using Elegant Egotist, but I guess I just wasn't thinking. I'd rather not discard anything just yet, because I want to keep the advantage, so let's just do that. This is a tuner, so I don't know if that's actually going to do anything relevant. So we'll go with that, because if they have another Book of Life, that's just another resource we're using to bring back a level 1 tuner. That's what you get for not saving. It happens, it happens. How'd you go through the board-oriented tutorial? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you didn't delete your account, like, you wouldn't have to go through the tutorial. You wouldn't have to go through all the prerequisites just to be able to, you know, get, like, the other stages and zones. Though, I mean, you do get the new player experience, which is going to be kind of nice to tailor your first deck. But, you know, but it's all good, Agemal. You had your reasons, and, you know, that it is what it is, man. It is what it is. All right, so what is dear old Kaiba playing? Like, what is he playing? I still don't really understand her now. Yo, Milky, thank you for paying the metal tax. I appreciate that. Draw. Trying to build DDD, but I never learned. What do you mean by that? Like, is the deck kind of like scattered in through a bunch of like different boxes? Because I believe the DDDs, like, for the majority of it, some of them are like in the like one box, right? Because honestly, DDDs, actually, huh? Corgi might be onto something. DDDs might be a good investment right now, because like if they're gonna get more support, because again, one of the main characters plays it, might be a pretty good idea actually. Oh, we don't have enough cards to actually make that live. That's sad. 1K for that. That's a scam right there for the DDDs. Unfortunately, I can't really do anything with that, but do I want to do anything? I could I mean, if I do that, it's not going to be enough for a game anyway, so there's no point in really doing it. So let's just attack the token with the Harpy Lady number 1. But I can still beat you up with my starter deck, so shush. I'd like to see you try, Jamal. If you're talking like Yugi's level 1 deck, whatever, I'd like to see you try. Partition Dragons come to 0 next set, which I'm very excited for, because the deck I just that I played the TCG. There you go. There you go. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like, I need to take a little bit more time with Vanguard and kind of like, you know, ooh, Pyramid Turtle, that's pretty dope. And just like see what kind of deck I want to build. They don't have a target? I guess Scapegoat is their target? That's weird. Oh, okay, now they're going with it. But I need to like kind of like assess like Vanguard to see like what I want to build, because I might be wrong, but Vanguard seems very linear in how you win the game. Duel Room 1 after this duel. After this duel, probably. Oh yeah, a lot of zombies is like, you know, whatever is 0. Once per turn you can pay 1,000 life points, then target one vampire, one monster you control, and one other... Oh, switch controls! Yeah, no. I don't like that. I don't like that. But I'll wait for him to activate it, and then I will probably do some shenanigans. Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. They're all literally in one box. Oh, that's right. I mean, I know like the swirl slimes and stuff like that are in one. That's pretty good. So I think some use like the dragon that's like a 7-star that's not really a DDD card. If you have any tips or questions, feel free to ask. I appreciate that, Asish. I do. I appreciate that. The account is going to have gun luck. Ultra rare on the first pack when you start the game. Yo, what is the ultra rare though, Agemal? What is the ultra out of curiosity? Dual rooms say less. We're gonna do the dual room after this one. Shrek already has room set up. Shrek, by the way, what is the actually let me check it. I saw the Discord thing. Yeah, 129,149. So I'll just also throw that here as well.
Watch and learn. No it doesn't. No it doesn't. I'll discard Hollow Blight Berry, because I don't really see this like really doing too much. Good thing this isn't a quick effect. Quantum Cat, activate by declaring one-type monster and one attributes. Okay, just special summons itself. Okay, that's fine. Then we're gonna chain this, we're gonna bounce back this, I suppose. So I know what that is. I know what Quantum Cat is, I don't know what the other thing is. Deity Pendragon, yeah, that's it, that's it. It's like, I don't know if all builds play it or if they don't or not, because I've never really played DDDs. Why does Metal sound like he's in a public voice channel? Is like the quality bad or something, or am I missing something? Let's see, so... We'll activate Hysteric Sign to bounce this back to the hand, then just do some more damage. Don't tell him. Now I'm getting some subconscious. Oh, it's played at 3? Did not realize that. Because again, like the only insight that I really have when it comes with like with DDD is like what they did in not Duel Links, but in the TCG. Went down like 7 steps. Did it for real? Why? That's weird. I might have to check that out in a second. Holy crap, you're right! Holy crap, you're right! That is so weird. That is so weird.
My turn.
My turn. I draw. I set a card face down. I set a monster face down. I set a card face down. I end my turn.
How naive to think that you can beat me. It's my turn. I draw.
Get out of my
Is that any better? There we go. There we go. Yeah, that is so weird. That is like really, really weird. So, huh. Technical difficulties. DDD play swirl slide that's been at the pen at 3, then. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, just generally, because like the DDD deck and the TCG is like pretty straightforward. So, no, I did not really. Like, that is so weird. We're not muted. I see the frequencies go up. We're fine. So, we're not muted. We're fine. I can see it. I can hear it. I can hear it. Let's go. No. So, what may have happened is, so to do the whole voice mod effect things, I use like, you know, a thing called voice mod. Great program. I wondered just like something didn't go through. So, I had to, I just disabled it and I just changed up the settings really quick. I guess that worked. Oh, wait, no. Shrek actually made a room. Let's make the room. Let's go to the room. Casual. Let's go. That is so weird. I might have to look a little bit more into that. Jesus. Raptor, thank you for the 25 bits. I appreciate you. See, that was good, Raptor. That was good. I had no idea. Did not see that coming. I was distracted. I was trying to play off what I was doing wrong. We were good now. Thank you for the 25 bits, though. That means a lot to me. I really do appreciate that. Loop Trishula? 129149. This seems pretty sus. Yeah, I have the ID. I have the ID, so we good. We good. I'll also throw it in the room thing for Nightbot. So if you guys want the room, just hit exclamation point room, and you're kind of good to go. You're pretty good to go. But no, thank you for the heads up on that. Maybe something was just going wrong with voice mod. I'm not too sure. Let's see what Hamless Shrek is all about, though. But no, like, when you guys were saying it sounds like a public voice chat, I'm like, no way. Yo, Raptor! Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub to Lone02 Star. That means, thank you. I appreciate that. You don't have to, but thank you so much, Raptor. I appreciate you, man. At first, you just, you know, you throw a quarter at us, and then thank you for that. I really appreciate it, man. Oh, he's playing Infernities. This is like Shrek's bread and butter. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Maybe I need to uninstall and reinstall voice mod or something. Yo, Lone Star, welcome. Perfect timing. How are you doing, Lone Star? But no, Koros, you're right. It did sound something like the voice mod thing, but I'll have to work with that later. No, just no more Infernity deck. It says the code is invalid. That is weird. Let me double check it. 129419. That's what I have. All right, let's see. 129149. Oh man, metal sucks tonight. 129. I think it's 149 actually. I'm just terrible. Watch Shrek actually play the game really well. While I just scrub it. But there we go. I actually had two of the numbers switch around, so my bad. I mean, Infernity is fine. Like, the thing I like about Infernity the most is the consistency it holds is... It's near, like, almost doing the same play, like, every game. So, like, I can already tell you, I pretty much already lost this game, which is fine. You know, I don't mind losing. As long as I'm having a good time, I don't mind losing. Coral Dragon. Yep, and then he's going to keep going. Infernity Launcher, so good. But again, sorry about that, Corgi. I didn't realize I had the two numbers switched, but you should be good to go now. It's still going. And I mean, he's probably going to, end with Infernity Archfiend plus another one so he can make his break live. Because I'm pretty sure Shrek at some point pulled an Infernity shield. What is it? An Infernity negate thing? I don't remember, actually. You dare trick me? No, let me explain. It was not intentional. It was not intentional. There it is, barrier. Like, look at this. This is absolutely disgusting. He has Assault Blackwing, Unmarry the Divine Thunder, Bryonic. Like, this itself was just kind of like a... It's actually great synergy. Infernity Archfiend, so why? Why do I even try? Why do I even try? Sure, why not? Just get the first negate out of the way. First negate out of the way. Oh, he's gonna go with it? Aight, that's cool. That's cool. Let's see how bad I can mess this up, so that's cool. Do I even have like a way over this? Not really, actually. Not really. So Swallow's Nest, break his knees. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not a very good thing to do, actually. Don't do it. I mean, he probably could, considering like he opened up pretty insane. But yeah, I think after this, I'm actually gonna switch out the skill for something different. Like just having Harpy's Hunting Ground would be pretty nice. What even is Infernity anymore? Infernity just likes to just do things for days. That's the way that I see about it. Sure. Let's just go with that. Doesn't even matter though, I don't think so anyway. So I mean, I could have gone Harney's Ground and then just like started popping the back row potentially, but you know, it is what it is. Sure, attack mode's fine. Attack mode is definitely fine because I might be able to swing over to Infernity Archfiend because that's 1200 defense. We gaming. We'll go with another one, just have something else. How do Harpies fare in the current meta? I think last I checked, Ashish, they're at tier 3. So they're definitely not tier 1, but they can still hold their own if you actually know how to play the deck, right? And you're actually fair. But there are some pretty easy counters that the deck has to deal with, which kind of sucks. But, you know, aside from that, I think they're fair right now, but definitely not, like, what you should be, like, trying to go for if you want to play competitive. I just enjoy the deck, honestly. That's why I played the most of it. Potentially you might be able to do this. So, go to combat. So we're going to have Harpy Lady number 1 swing over the Infernity Archfiend. So why not? Let's see. So, cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay, but it can still be targeted, which is nice for me. Gonna do that. Enter damage that is dope. We'll just do this too. Doesn't really matter which one gets targeted because I could just simply chain this with this. But then again, if they have like breakthrough skill or something, it's not gonna matter anymore. Try to bounce that back. Probably not gonna happen though because of breakthrough skill or something. For real? All right, that's cool. We'll see how well this goes. We'll see actually how well this goes. If you enjoyed the deck, then that's all the reason you need to play. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Honestly, I just play decks that I personally enjoy, whether if it's tier 3 or tier 7 or tier 1, honestly. Because like if I'm enjoying the deck that I'm playing, then I'm gonna have fun playing the game. And isn't that all that matters? When it comes with playing, you know, the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG and anything else? Wait, why did he scoop? I'm gonna record this so people actually know that actually to be. Wait, what did he? Well, like, was the Book of Moon to the Archfiend like actually that good? New player, I love it. Metal quitting because of a pay-to-win card. Listen. Your board was much more impressive than mine. I'm just gonna say that right now. Is Ajamal the new player? Is Ajamal the new player? Oh, Shrek disappeared. All right, let's check out this new player, but I'll switch decks. If he is a new player, we gotta send him a teacher. We need to send the best teacher that Duel Academy's ever seen. So Dr. Vivian Crowler. I could have just made Bouncer and you could have lost. I mean, you could have, but the Book of Moon, too strong. Let's see. Let's see what this is. I mean, I kind of figured, like, if I remember correctly, barrier, you need to have like an Archfiend on the board to actually resolve it, right? So I'm like, okay, Book of Moon, I'm just gonna get rid of it now and then just try to go for it. But it went there. Let's go. And you play one, don't you? Play what? Bouncer? I don't think I actually have Bouncer in this, like, in Duel Links period, dude. Or are you referring to Book of Moon? Look, yeah, I think I played 1 or 2 Book of Moons, but I think it's 1, honestly. Oh, this is fun. Don't tell them what this is, actually, everybody. Don't tell them what that is. I haven't played this deck in forever. So I got sacked by a 1-up. Yo, I'll check. After this duel, I'll check for you, dude. I'll check for you, man. Wyvern's gonna activate, search out what? What do I want? Probably Reactor. Because Reactor can be live by potentially next turn. Go to combat, swing at new player for 2,000 in the face. That oddly did not feel as good as I was hoping it would feel, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That felt me. Ninjutsu Art Notebook. Once per turn, you can send 1 ninja from your hand to the graveyard. Set 1 ninjutsu spell directly from your deck. Interesting. Can you activate it though? No, you can't activate it this turn, but you can still activate it next turn. Which is actually pretty interesting because it's a continuous. Interesting. Maybe this is an Ajamal. Ninjutsu Art of Super Transformation. Can I see what a card does? Target 1 dragon, dinosaur, sea serpent type monster. Oh, you get the special summon. So you control and then target 1 face of monster you opponent and send it to the graveyard. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, he's got the warrior. What's at 19? So he potentially could pop off into something like that. So ninjutsu art of super transformation. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Oh, you want to be famous? Want to follow big time follows? No, we can't do that. That's fair. We'll do this. I actually didn't even think ninjas were a thing, honestly. Does ninjutsu art of super transformation, does that target? No, it doesn't. Oh, it does. It does target. Dope. We got this. I want to be made famous. TikTok. I think TikTok is like the way to go these days, right? Oh, he knows what I'm trying to do already. Interesting. Ninjas, dang, I remember playing Ninjas back when I used to play Duel Links. It's a fun deck. It's definitely a fun deck. I thought about making Ninjas, but I kind of got sidetracked with every other deck I wanted to build. I think I ended up going with like pretty much a near completed version of Six Samurai, but I didn't actually do it yet. We'll just summon and then just... We can't go for game... Actually, no, wait. I mean, this thing can still be destroyed by battle, right? Yeah, I think it can, so we should be fine. Cat Jam, let's go. What about that Cart Jam, though? What about Cart Jam? Yeah, I can still be destroyed by battle, so we're gaming. So, pop Gear Town. Like, honestly, so far, I gotta say, like, Ancient Gears is probably my favorite deck I've ever played in Dueling so far. I just love this deck. And then I think Red Eyes would probably be a second, or Harpies itself. And then Noble Knights, maybe. Like, Noble Knights, when they had balance, was super good and just super consistent. But still, even without it, it's still kind of a fun deck. I still don't know if this is actually ageable. Yo, we got Barry in the group? We got Barry. Does anybody want to have a duel against Metallic the Scrub again, or just want to throw it out there? Because it looks like Lone Star Corgi are going. New player. But I don't know if Barry wants to duel or if it's going to be Shrek. Oh, it looks like Barry and Shrek are going at it. So I guess I'll challenge new player if they want to go for it. Let's see if they want to play, though. Out of all the decks, he picks the one where it's unaffected by traps. Yo, Gears are so good. I love Ancient Gears. I'm sorry, Age 'em all. Did you quickly throw together ninjas, or how did that work? I want to see Gears. That looks cool. Yo, Chaotic Corgi. Ancient Gears is a lot of fun, actually. Like, the point is to destroy, like, your Gear Town, like, your other spells and traps, just to be able to summon Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon, because when this thing attacks, dude, your opponent's spell and traps and monsters effects cannot be activated until the end of the damage step. So, like, this deck just essentially owns the entire battle phase. I love it. I just love the sheer amount of control you have with that. It's pretty busted, too. Plus, like, there's some other cards that protect them from, like, being targeted by summoning. But to answer Shrek's question, how many... Yeah, we're playing one Book of Moon. A single Book of Moon, Shrek. A single Book of Money. Let's go. Yeah, I quickly wrote Ninja. I mean, it's fine, dude. It's fine. I mean, it works, right? I mean, the deck would actually probably perform pretty well, dude. Because, I mean, you have the combos and stuff like that going off. Plus, just having, you know, Ninjutsu Art of Super Transformation is really good. Because it's you can get rid of your opponent's cards. Like, that's so good. Super good, dude. But, like, the biggest thing is that, like, unfortunately it targets. And this thing prevents them from targeting the turn they are summoned. Which is always really nice. Since we're not really doing anything right now, let's check out Barry and Shrek and see what this is going on. Because they are definitely some titans of Duel Links, I would say so. It's going to let me do it anyway. But no, like, Ancient Gears is a fun deck, honestly. Especially if you just like OTK battle decks like I do, it's so good. What's the Barry? One of the best mods and best people you'll ever meet on Twitch. This is taking forever to load. But hey, Jamal, I thought you said that you quit Duel Links. I'm just kidding. We'll try again. We'll try again. Let's see if my internet actually works out better this time. There we go. Now we're gaming. I did. But I just saw you play it. I just saw you play it, though, my dude. What is this madness? No, I'm just kidding.
Allow me to show you what I can do.
Oh, Prescience. That's actually really good.
I have forced duel.
Let's see how this goes.
My monsters
Ooh, Barry's also playing Harpies. Let's go. I'm actually kind of curious to see Barry's build, too, because I want to see like how different it is compared to mine. I would never lose to someone like Metal, dude. It sucks. Metal has no idea what he's playing. Like, he literally thought that this was a Shadowverse stream the entire time. Ooh, Steel Swarm Roach. That's actually pretty solid. When a level 5 or summon would be special summon detached and then negate the special summon destroy. That's actually pretty cool. It's actually pretty strong because it like also prevents it from like summoning like something pretty big. It's also kind of good against, because I mean Shien's a level 5. 824 update. You see, Agemal, this is what happens since you uninstalled it. But I mean, 6 Thermite is so good. Like the fact that it has so much control and also just draw power, negation, and spam is like really good. Steel Swarm Roach going to be, oh, coming in with the Forbidden Chalice response. That is not good. It is definitely not good because now it's going to be able to negate Roach and then he can just simply attack over it. Tie that binds for 26. Let's go. Last one was like 600 something. I might stream Vanguard. Would you stream later to after tonight? Oh, okay, after my stream. Yo, if you do end up streaming Agemal, ooh, the Swift's dual strike. Oof, that's awful. If you do, man, if nobody raids to guide the raid, I'll definitely give you a raid, my dude. Oh, he's playing the one Grandmaster going for lethal because unfortunately with Shien's negation ability, it's just not going to go anywhere. Because like Barry could have responded with the back row even for the direct attack, but Shien can just negate it. So it's kind of like, you know, like what's the point? Unfortunately, you know, like because again that's like the thing. So like 6 Hammers have a ton of pros. Like again, great draw power. It's what is it called? 6 Samurai United. They have some like really good other cops too. It's so good. The biggest might of your life. Best optimal opener. Are you talking about for the 6 Samurai player Lone Star? Or are you talking about for what Barry did with the Harpies? I want to build 6 Samurai now. I think I was in the process of building them for sure. I don't remember which one. I don't know like which person actually had it, but I was actually in the process of building 6 Sams. There's a lot of Harpies builds. Just funny. No, don't worry about that last one. That one's like really, really old. But yeah, like I think I'm like missing a few cards. Like I think I need an extra keys on or something like that. Like 6 Samurai would definitely be a deck I would build, honestly. And maybe I should build that one next too. But then again, we just built Gaia. So maybe I'll give Gaia some attention first, and then we'll build we will build it. Big whoops. I'm kind of curious to see this actually. Let's take a look. The duel ended. Okay, that's fine. I'm kind of curious to hear about the whoops. The oops or whatever's going on. But no, like, honestly, Corgi, like, Ancient Gears is really fun. I would recommend it. Both resulted in deck outs? Dude, like, is there a way to tone down the draw power, or is it just too good at this point? God hand GG. Kind of curious to be able to check that out. Let's see. So I'm kind of curious actually to check this out, because I forgot room replays are actually a thing. Because Metal pay to win. No, Metal, like, okay, again, I will put a few dollars here and there into Duel Links if it's a card I want to get or something like that. But as you can tell, I'm definitely not pay to win, because I barely win as it is, you know? Which makes it even worse, because I think I got lucky with, like, you know, the selection box or something for, like, the Book of Moon. Revengers are just too good. I mean, it seems like the draw power is pretty busted. If you have a book pay to win, not even. It's more like pay to play, which is actually, I think, kind of worse in a sense, because like I'm not focusing or emphasizing on winning. But you know what? We are just gaming. We are just gaming. That's all that really matters to me, you know? We'll figure it out though eventually. I can't give book. Oh, that sounds like, I'm sorry, Shrek. I was about to say it sounds like a personal problem, but you know, I can't do that. I won't do that to you, my friend. So starting off with Junk Warrior, pretty solid one. Ooh, the Gateway to Chaos is actually an interesting idea because, like, again, stuff's going to the graveyard really quickly. Not the shame of my misplay. I mean, I'm kind of curious to see what's actually happened now. I was going to spectate the duel, but unfortunately it just didn't happen. Interesting. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Super Soldier Synthesis. Ooh. Beginning and evening. There we go. And if it makes you feel better, Chaotic Corgi, like, a lot of anything I play with a card game, you'll often see me do, like, a lot of misplays. Like, when I was streaming Slay the Spire last week on Sunday, because it's technically a card game, I think I've literally made, like, a few misplays, but I've also accidentally skipped my turns. It was pretty bad. But, we still have that run live. Like, we are still in the third world, or whatever it's called, like, on the very first attempt. I don't know if that's good or bad. Yo, Hopsius, welcome. It's good to see you. I might have to make some changes to worsen the draw power. I mean, yeah, like, if you're just drawing yourself out before you actually get to a win con, might as well, dude, because, like, the draw power is great, but you just got to be careful with that stuff, you know? Welcome, Hopsius. Do you start your new job tomorrow after Labor Day weekend? Or how's that thing going for you? Because I know you're definitely getting excited for that, right? Oh, interesting. So, once per trigger target, exactly, this was 26. Okay, so it's like a pretty decent negation, but that didn't unfortunately work. Ooh, I think that's what Corgi might have mentioned. Getting a deck out of this is kind of a flex, though. I mean, it's a flex for sure, but it's a flex that is enough to cause for a loss. Yo, Savannah, welcome. It's good to see you. Long time to see. How's all tonight? It definitely is a little bit. It's definitely been a little bit, Savannah. Hope you're doing well. Things have been going both good and, bad for me, but, that's okay. The goods and the bad times, they're meant to happen. It's just how you react to them. But aside from that, I'm doing okay, Savannah. I hope things are going well for you. But I think I see what happened. Like, he tried, using the effect of that just got negated, so he might have, missed something. That was actually pretty interesting. Like, I kind of like Lone Star's idea of using, the synergy with, the synchro summoning plus everything else that's going on. That was pretty interesting. Yeah, I actually want to check out something really quick, too. So, what do I actually have for 6 samurais? 6 samurai. Samurai warrior. Alright, let's see. So, we got 3 Shien. Not sure how we pulled that off. We got 1 Kizan. Yeah, we need more Kizan. We definitely need more 6 Samurai United. We have 2 dual wheels, so that's actually kind of gaming. Yeah, so, we have, some of the bases for it, but we're still missing, I want to see more of this, and I want to see more of this as well, and also more of Kizaru, but aside from that, we actually have a decent, starting point, So I'm pretty dope with that. We'll see if Shrek wants to go. Doing pretty decent. School's been good, except for one professor. I gotta have a meeting with her and the director of the art department tomorrow, but apparently I can't draw cubes right. Wow, really? I mean, to me, it's interesting, how the teacher's not really, being, I mean, I'm sure the cubes are fine, but, the fact that, they're having a meeting over it, and, you're going to school to learn, but that is weird. How do you have 3 Shien but 1 Kizan? That's a great question, Shrek. We just don't know how to pull cards. That's the problem. Metal's RNG with gacha games or just mobile games is really weird. It's either really good or really bad. There's nothing in between. It's just awful. I don't even think you need 3 Shiens. I'm pretty sure you play 2? But Shien is such a good card anyway. Misplay one more. It's not my day. It's all good, Chaotic Corgi. There is just so much chaos going on. It's the new month. It's Labor Day weekend. We understand totally. We definitely understand. Ooh. I got it. I know what to do. Kind of, potentially. We'll see what actually happens. Alright, so I'm going to summon that, which is going to allow me to grab... It doesn't really matter. Back to Vector for how she kept telling me to refer to a lecture video as out of date, but no, that's not how this works. But I'm sorry, Savannah. Hopefully things do get better. That's not how this works. So, Shrek, that's a great Shien. I would love to take a copy from you. So, gimme it. I kind of want to fight the gear. Chaotic Corgi, it's such a fun deck. I'll definitely fight you with the Ancient Gears. So much fun. The deck is so linear. It is super linear. And I love it. So good. Alright, so he's negating it. He's stopping it. That's fine. That's fine, because I can do this. Activate Ancient Gear Fortress. But then again, I don't think it has dual wield targets. So, I don't know. We might have actually, we actually might be problematic right now. Alright, so what we're going to do next is we're going to activate Gear Town. No, we're not chaining it. I've learned my lesson so many times not doing that. Just don't chain. You'll miss timing. I kind of want to fight the professor. Don't fight the professor. You don't want to fight anybody. Fighting and violence is overrated. Get rid of the back one right behind Shien. Just get rid of it. But I have the energy to draw Zadrius because he ate a cube. Let's go. Oh, that is awesome. Zadrius. Are you talking like Zadrius from Hades? Or like a different one? Oh. Target 2 cards your opponent controls. Ooh, I see what Shrek is doing. What a smart idea. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely an option. Yeah. That was a good play there, Shrek. That was a good play. Yes, friends, we finally got to play the game. It was so good. It was so good, Savannah. Like, I was able to stream it every Tuesday. And I was able to get to the ending. What day? What day? We did it on Thursday. Yeah, we actually finished off our 10th final escape on Thursday. And we got to the final ending. Like, it was, well, not the final ending, but the ending to the credits. It was so wholesome. I love that game. I didn't even like roguelikes until I played Hades, but it was amazing. The violence is satisfied until you get into the squad card. No comment. But then again, I'm a person who just generally avoids conflict. Alright, Shrek's got it. I tried. Again, like, this deck is like, it's all or nothing. It's like Nerf. Though it's never really gotten Nerf, which is great. But how many, what is your favorite weapon so far, Savannah? To me, it's really interesting. Just hearing what some people like to use for Hades, you know? Personally, I really enjoyed the sword, bow, and railgun. Starting having got to fight Father Hades after at least 20 attempts. There you go. I mean, it's definitely one of those games where it takes time and practice and just like kind of like knowing how to, like, you know, build the optimal version of like your character. I think I was able to get my 10 attempts within my first. So I think I got to the credits within 25 attempts, but apparently I'm just naturally good at Hades. Naturally good, I guess. Using the sword, but I'm warming up the bow. Bow is so good. Like, I like the bow, especially for the special. Like, you know, when he just like goes, it's so good. I just love it. There's like so many fun things you can do with it. But the bow does have like some really good arsenal, and it's a ranged weapon, so you can stay away from like the big baddies. It's so good. Dual wield too good. Dual wield very good, Shrek. Very good. Bow is the best, no question. Bow is really good. It's probably my top 3 for sure. We don't really get to draw too much here, but that's okay. We'll just set everything and then pass turn with summoning a wyvern, of course. I did use a shield once. It was pretty fun to hit people. There's something funny I could tell you about my... I searched the wrong card. You're terrible. But one of the things that I did, Savannah, is I ended up turning the... So I actually did my shield run without even knowing how to block, which was hilarious. But I mainly used the shield just to like hit people with, but I also turned it into the best Beyblade of all time. It was great. I wonder what he's going to get rid of. Oh, he's going for that. That's fair. I mean, this doesn't really do too much unless I actually have stuff to actually make it work. I got practically no sleep yesterday, so I slept from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. So I'm going to lay down. Good night, everyone. Sounds good. Hope you definitely get some good sleep. You have a big day coming up soon. Hope you get some good, at least get like 7 hours, and you'll be great. And have a great rest of your night, Hope you sleep well and stay hydrated and all that goodness. Galloping Gaia. Let's see. So, what does this do? I need to learn how this... Your opponent cannot activate effects or cards during the battle phase while Gaia is in your monster zone. I don't like this. I don't like this already for my deck. Stream Snipe Drowning. I mean, we can't confirm that. We can't confirm that, but, you know, we'll see what happens. Like, that's one of the downsides about streaming Duel Links is that people could potentially stream snipe you, but I play under the assumption that they're not. So let's see. So this card can be used if treated for 2. Once per turn, you can send 1 level 5 from your hand to the graveyard, special summon this from your hand during the battle phase. Banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 monster. Okay, that's interesting. It's just Gears, but better in every aspect. Yo, I bet, because, like, again, this Galloping Gaia just stops the battle phase effects. It's pretty impressive. So this card special summon, you can special summon 1 level 5 or higher dragon type monster from your hand or the graveyard. So he's going to go for Cursed Dragon of Fire. This card's normal, so you can target one field spell on the field to destroy once per turn confusion summon. Ooh, it's a built-in polymerization. Let's go. We don't like a Shizu. What's wrong with the Shizu? The Shizu's cool. On my life, I don't snipe. I switch tabs every time I fight a streamer. I respect that, Corgi. I mean, honestly, you know, I would probably done the same situation too, just getting rid of the back row, because you don't know what the back row is, and you can kind of deal with this too. Can Gaia, the fusion guy, be targeted? This doesn't prevent it from targeting, so we're gonna see what happens. And honestly, Curse of Dragonfire ain't gonna do much anyway. He might have the audio still on. That's the way I see it. He might still have the audio on. I probably should have used, and that's okay. So, it's 21. Once per turn, target one monster. Yeah, I don't like that, really. I really don't like that. But that's okay. So once per turn during the main phase, quick effect, you target one of the cards on the field. This card loses actually 2600 attack, and if it does, destroy that card. Okay. I'm just hoping we actually open up something pretty good. Is it only until the end of the turn? You target one of the cards, this card loses destroy that card. Okay, so we're going to destroy it. So let's just change the battle position to defense mode. Because it's a quick effect, so he could just, whatever, destroy this before I can actually have it resolve. So we'll just put it to defense mode. That might be a better idea for now. Switch tabs, not mute. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking too, because you can still hear everything going on if you just switch tabs. No, I trust Corgi. Because honestly, like, I feel like going after enemy controller might be a little bit of a better play, just because I can't activate anything in the battle phase. So Galloping Gaia shutting everything down would just not make sense if they saw that this was, you know, drowning. It would make more sense to get rid of this and bait it out, you know, as opposed to whatever. I needed that card, dude. I needed that. Heart of the Cards, please. That's pretty fair. That's fine. That's actually pretty good. Yo, Savannah, thank you so much for the host. Greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Because, like, if this actually goes through, then I can do some shenanigans. Though, he probably has a trap. Maybe not. Here I go. I'm afraid of this trap. I've done that now. Yo, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Savannah. You didn't have to, but I appreciate that. Forbidden Chalice. Oh, that's pretty flavorful. Let's go. So what does this do? What you can once you can okay. Okay, no, we're good. We gaming. Attack over. Gaia, the magical dragon of nights. Activate its effect? Absolutely, but it gets shut down. So we game. That's fine. Pass turn. Not much I can really do, but that's okay. The decks are very similar in how they function and operate, so we'll just see what happens. Corgi could get a pretty dope top deck. Reveal level 1/5 dragon type. Add one Gaia from your deck to your hand. It's so good. Like, if he didn't draw a Curse of Dragonfire, it could have been over, but he might actually be able to do something now. Because he could special summon the guy he just searched out. And then what that means is he can then special summon Curse of Dragonfire. And then that means he can do another fusion. And that means he can blow up my card. Like, you can do everything. It's so good. That top deck was amazing, Corgi. It was amazing. That's okay. I'll just cry off stream like when people can't see it, so it's fine. Yep. Oh, he's going with Sky Dragon, the Sky Galloping Gaia, the Dragon Champion. This card is special summon. You can add one Spiral Spear Strike from your deck to your hand. When this card declares an attack on an opponent's monster, you can change the battle position of that opponent's monster. But we 3,000. Does it increase its attack too? No, it doesn't. So what? Oh wait, it's still the battle phase. Yeah, I get it. He might be able to do something like just because I know they have like some quick effects during the battle phase, like tributing off, like, you know, fusions. So he might have like the other one in hand too. But then again, I don't know actually. Just sniffled a bit on the stream, then sob off stream. Exactly. Would you believe if I said I wasn't brain dead? I mean, if you're tired, I wouldn't blame you, because like I do stream sometimes at a pretty late time for people. So I mean, I believe it. Did like a misplayer happen or something? All right, so this is not really concerning. This is also not concerning. It doesn't really matter. I can actually get rid of it. Card in hand is Dragonfire. Oh, so they don't actually have it. Interesting. I'll just destroy Gear Town because I can guarantee that's going to get destroyed. So we'll just do that. I want more. I'm going to be selfish. So we're going to do that. We're going to go for Wyvern. Wyvern spec's going to activate Searching Out Ancient Gear Fortress. I take a deep breath. We activate Ancient Gear Fortress. I just didn't read defense. Oh, gotcha. No worries, Corgi. Yeah, these things are pretty big defense monsters. That's why I kind of thought it was a bit unusual, but I didn't know if you had like a follow-up play or something like that. Reactor's going to swing. Oh, thank goodness he doesn't have Guy the Dragon Champion in the Monster Zone anymore. Otherwise, we would be done. So we're going to destroy our Ancient Gear Fortress. Ancient Gear Fortress is going to activate. We're going to special summon the Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon from our hand. And then we're going to swing for the rest of the damage, which is actually good because I needed the additional summon to actually do the damage. This has no destruction float effect, so bye-bye. And then we'll swing here for Ancient Gear Wyvern. Let's go. Dab. Bad dab. I just didn't read the defense. What is with me today if I'm off the game hell and back? I mean, dude, if you're tired, that would definitely make a lot of sense. Honestly, like when I'm playing card games, if I'm just feeling pretty tired, like it definitely affects my gameplay. Like, look at this someone. I'm so tired that apparently my deck right here is just not showing. It's just not there. It's just not there. We're playing without a deck. One more, please. Absolutely, we can do that, Corgi. You've done a lot of help for me when it came with the last stream that we did with Duel Links, just talking about like, you know, Fire King Yubel and also just Gaia. So absolutely, it's the least I can do. Let's try this again. The connection wasn't going. We need to attack when you're exhausted. That is fair. And microwaved. We got microwaves going off too? I mean, if I was exhausted, like, I don't mind having a deck, but I probably want to have a better couch or something. Third time's a charm, as they say. There we go. Now we are gaming. Now we're playing with power. That's so adorable. Alright, let's see what we got. Best. Oh, GG. Let's have a good game, Corgi. We got this. Alright, I'm going first. I don't like going first with this deck, unfortunately. What do we do? This is a kind of a hard decision we're actually coming across here. I set 2 cards, and then I'm going to summon another Wyvern. Like, we're going to be doing the same thing over and over again. Wyvern's going to activate. I'm going to search out a card that is actually Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon. And then with that, I think I will just pass my turn. But no, I actually do wonder when they're going to add Arc V and Pendulums to the game, because I feel like it's got to be soon, because Xyzs have been out for quite some time now, like since the pandemic started, right? Gateway to Chaos. There it is. There it is. So good. Soldier Gaia, the Fierce Knight. Once per trigger tribute. Yeah, like I knew they had something with a quick effect with Dragon type fusion monsters, so I guess this is actually the card. Special summon this card. This card special summon. You can one monster in the field, change the defense mode. Ooh. Ooh. You see, this is sometimes why you set Ancient Gear Fortress, because your opponent doesn't know it's Ancient Gear Fortress, which has a float effect. And with a float effect, we can drop down a big bad dragon. So it's kind of good. It's kind of good. I like it. We gaming. Squishy Egg Crag, it's been a little bit. Great to see you. And also, I love the name, by the way. I don't think I said that before. Arc V is coming at the end of the month. Is that actually confirmed now? I need to get ready. I need to get ready. I need to get plans made in the action. Because I definitely want to make sure I have some kind of like pendulum deck just to mess around with and have fun. I can make pendulum gears. We have all the, I'm sorry, not pendulum gears, but pendulum gadgets. No, I probably like maybe want to build DDD, because I'm imagining DDD will get more of the pendulum base support. But end of month, that's insane. Yo, is that... That's not a keyboard cat, it's keyboard... It's like, Shaman, that's awesome. I need to get the game back. Oh, Savannah, I didn't know you played Duel Links. It's a pretty good game. It is pretty fun. It does have its moments for sure. It's usually at the end of this month or next. I mean, that's still pretty soon in the context, you know? But thank you for the information. I'll definitely have to see what I can do. They have announced an upcoming late... Oh, I did not actually realize that. Let's see. When this card destroys a monster by battle, you can make this card gain 2600 attack. That's disgusting. I don't like that at all. We're just gonna put ourselves in defense mode, protect ourselves, because we're kind of done, actually. Yeah. I have an out to this. I just don't feel confident about actually drawing into it. I do have an out though. Unfortunately, this is not it because of this little shenanigans going on. But I do have something. Played it when it first came out, and then I stopped there for a while, but I came back to it when the 5Ds came out. Oh, right on. There you go. I was actually kind of in the same boat as well, Savannah. Like, I played it at launch. And I liked how simplified it was. But I just kind of, like, you know, got so busy with it, I just stopped playing. I'm not, sorry, not busy with it, but, like, life. But when I started streaming, and I didn't realize but they had a Steam version, I'm like, oh, yeah, let's do this. This is actually pretty good. And by the time I came back, like, they had synchros, and I'm like, oh... That's gaming. Let's do it. Like, synchros are probably one of my favorite summoning mechanics. Next, like, Xyz. But fusions are getting pretty good too with all this stuff going on. Okay. Okay, so with this light of event, I have more than one way out of this now. I don't. No, wait, actually, maybe. Maybe. You contribute this card. Okay, so... I mean, this isn't a Dragon Champion guy, so... Drowning Shield Kamehameha Wave. Does it resolve? Probably not. It resolved what? Ooh. This is pretty interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Mystical... Okay. So we got a 360 no scope of back row. Give me this one. What is it though? What is it? Is it Galaxy Cyclone? Oh, Forbidden Chalice. Interesting. Let's see how this goes. Let's see what happens here, because this could be it. We got to see how this plays out, but this potentially could be something interesting. Oh yeah. So late, we're getting a repeat of the Quattro raid boss, and after that it's Arc V. That is insane. Thank you for the information, Squishy Egg Craig. I appreciate that. Interesting, because I know we just did the Trey event, so it kind of makes sense they're going into there. Necrofusion. Oh, man, that is not good. Okay, so this thing is a quick effect. Yeah, it's a quick effect. Interesting. Unfortunately, I didn't draw into... Because, like, if I drew into Ancient Gear Fortress, I could have done something. Unfortunately, I can't really do much now. So, because like if I had Ancient Gear Fortress, he couldn't be able to target that for destruction. Interesting. Shrek was not wrong. This is like Ancient, like Gaia is just kind of a better version anyway than like, you know, Gears. They're very similar to functionality, but this just has so much more utility and stuff like that. I commend that. I commend that. I will add that to my list of events. There he goes, man. And also just being on mobile, like you can, you know, it's just like a nice little passive game too to play, you know? He's got it. Like, I'm kind of sick of all the repeats embedded in such quick succession. Yeah, no, I totally get that too. Like, honestly, I usually, like, when the event happens once, I usually will just do auto duel and just, like, you know, get up, like, and grind through it really quickly. So, seeing, like, a multiple events, like, you know, recurring and stuff like that, where I'm like, okay, I already have all this stuff. You know, it just seems like they're not, like, really giving more content when they could, like, new characters and stuff like that. But, I mean, it's fine, I guess, you know? GG, Chaotic Corgi. GG, dude. Like, if... Oh, that was actually pretty good. Like, when you had the 5,200 attack fusion monster, I'm like, okay, I don't know if I can do this. And then it got down, like, 26. I'm like, okay, I might be able to do this. It was really good. It's like, there's still plenty of characters that were missing from, like, even the older series and also now, too. But, you know, it is what it is. But with Arc V, there's a lot of interesting characters in that whole anime. Like, between Yuya, Yugioh, Yuto, like, all of them. It's going to be really interesting. The day that I remember Soldier doesn't activate my field spells, the day I die. I mean, that's fair. It was a good game, dude. GG. GG indeed. Actually, so with that being said, Corgi, I can actually show you the list that I have for Guy. I haven't done a lot of testing to it yet. It's Yugi Moto, I believe, who's running it. Yeah. So, like, this is the list that I have. It's actually, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this is actually from, like, you know, Duel Links Meta. It's a net deck list, but I am missing one Dark Flare Dragon. But aside from that, like, it is functional. It just doesn't have. I just haven't done a lot of testing to it yet, but the deck does seem pretty fun. I actually pretty much use all my gems just to get the Forbidden Lance, Forbidden Chalice, and one copy of Mirror. It was not a lot of fun, but it was still pretty cool. Why didn't I have a regular Bakor or Merrick? Fair points. Yeah, we're missing like Bakor and Merrick. They could easily do some kind of like Gravekeeper event or something like that. It'd be pretty interesting. We have Scud of all people, but not normal Bakora. That is true. Like, why? Whose idea was it the thing to give Scud? We could also maybe like even go for like Anubis from like the first movie or something like that. Like there's still a ton of characters they can easily just pull into Duel Links and make it actually work, you know? Like, but yeah, give us Bakora. I mean, we just recently got like Duke Devlin like not too long ago, right? I mean, they did give us DSOD Joey, so I can't complain too much. Axel Brody, interesting. But where's that is true. I would have had an Origin into the deck as well, a Mirror if you have any. A Mirror. Origin into the deck. So what cards are Origin and Mirror? Trying to think of like what I'm actually trying to like think in my head like what those cards are. Or we talk about Drowning Mirror Force? Or just like a Mirror Force card like in general. Unfortunately I can't do what this deck really wants to do, and he also did seem to mill pretty good. Wait, isn't Block Dragon... Oh, it's this deck. I've only seen this played a few times. But it usually explodes, right? Like, really well. Was an Agami event not too long ago? I think so, yeah. Because I know Agami isn't super old in Duel Links, but I think Agami is relatively new. At least to me, anyway. Maybe I was on a replay, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, Agami is not that old in Duel Links. Which Agami is an interesting character too. Like the fact that they brought him from like, you know, a movie that came out like what 10 years after the anime ended, like that's interesting. Like I think I remember reading an article or something about it where they actually talked about like how they end most of the animes on an open-ended note in case they want to come back and do a movie, which, you know, it makes sense. Dice it, love it. Apply this effect depending on whose turn it is. During your opponent's turn, send the cards from the top of your deck equal to the number of the result. Then the result is 6, banish 1 card from your graveyard. Interesting. So he's going to mill 1. We're going to replay the attack. That's fine. Seems like he wants to mill his deck, so let's just get rid of Raiden really quickly. We'll pass turn. Guy the Fierce Origin Knight and Dragon's Mirror. Oh, so Dragon's Mirror. We already have 2 Dragon's Mirror. But I'll have to see if I do have Origin for sure. Still lots of GX characters too, like Viper and Alexis. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Squishy had Craig, that's a good point to bring up, because Alexis's brother, Atticus Rhodes, had, like, a lot of mystery to him at first, and he kind of became more relevant down the road, so Atticus would be pretty cool, especially if they give us, like, Night Shroud form and stuff like that, you know? Guy can reset your monster's attack while Mere Fusion summons from your... Yeah, no, for sure. We have 2 Dragon's Mirror in the deck, but I'm not sure if... having 3 is going to be beneficial, considering you have 3 dragons, Curse of Dragonfire. Was so good. I love the age up. Oh yeah, no, Savannah. It was better than I initially thought. Like the animation budget was intense. Like the art looks super good. Kaiba having like a 6-pack if I remember correctly. Yugi actually getting like the biggest growth spurt of all time. Went from like 4 foot to like 6 foot. No, it was really good, and also just kind of like highlighted like how much Yugi has evolved as a character. Instead of like relying on the Pharaoh. It was a good watch for sure. Probably one of my favorite ones of the Yu-Gi-Oh movies between the 3 so far. I question who made the pitch to add Scud to the game. Like, you know that one meme where they're at like a board house meeting, they're like, alright, we need to add a new character. And there's like one person's like, add Merrick. Another person's like, add Bakor. And then one person's just like, Add Scud, and then it like blocks eyes to them and throws them out the window. I think that's how Scud got into Duel Links. It's got to be the only reason why, right? There's actually a continuation of the manga, not the anime. There's a few differences that are the key to like how the Kaiba's personality changed from Yugi v Atem to... Okay, yeah, that actually makes sense. I've never read the manga, I've only watched the anime. So, but that is good to know, because I know the anime and the manga sometimes can differ, but that's just, you know, how it is in the industry. But I don't know if it's that dramatic of a difference. Because, like, I know sometimes, like, the manga, the anime adaptations might be vastly different. Like, I know, like, again, I've never watched The Promised Neverland, but I've heard that they've done... that they did not do Season 2 for that series justice, apparently. Paradox would be kind of cool to add from Beyond Time. That'd be pretty cool, too. Like, I would think that'd be pretty nice, too. Destroy as many normal monsters on the field as possible. You can do special summon on level 4 from your deck up to the number destroyed, but then banish this card, then target one dinosaur in your graveyard, and one card your opponent controls. Destroy them. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, so he wanted to destroy Baby Sailor Stop by a card effect so he could special summon one from the deck. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. And I guess he's going to try to like start banishing stuff now or something. I'm not too sure. I meant to attack Dinosaur Infinity, but that's okay. That's okay. I can still keep summoning more and more, so I think we're fine. Because again, I can also kind of like partially lock out the battle phase, and I think we can go for game. I love it. I don't think it. But a thing. No, we don't need to destroy anything. Oh, we don't have enough for lethal. Still pretty decent. Pretty decent. That's okay. So I love DSOD but I think Yugi should have seen the Pharaoh Spirit and won the duel on his own. Yeah, the fact that, you know, Atem came through and did what he had to do, it kind of like undermines Yu-Gi-Oh's development and growth throughout the entire series. Paradox would be a good addition. I mean, they already have his card to use, so just bring him in. Yeah. I mean, it would be pretty interesting if they do like a speed duel then too. So there's definitely means of doing it. It's just them actually doing it, you know? Block Dragon's going to banish more dinosaurs and also probably buff up Tyranno Infinity too, which is concerning. He doesn't have it in hand though, so that's actually pretty good. Okay, so that's fine. Let's see. So Rock Time must be field to destroy by discard stuff from the field to the graveyard. He can. Interesting. Oh, cool. We got it. Let's go. GG. Let's go. GG. Let's go. I don't like Cubic deck. Cubic can be really bizarre, to say the least. Like, with the Cubic counters, it can definitely do some chaos. So not just because you don't like the deck. Okay, yeah. Do you remember the classic SNES games? I don't think... Did Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually have a classic SNES games? But I do remember classic SNES games. I didn't get to see the board, so unfortunately I couldn't see. Lone Star, though, GG Lone Star. That was a good game. I appreciate that. That was good. That was good. I mean, Flower Boy did do the kindness of gifting us something. I do appreciate that. Let's see if Flower Boy wants to duel. If not, we can do probably one more duel before the stream does have to end. Mama Murphy, welcome. Hope you're doing well. It's great to see you. I heard Cubic. Cubic, yes, Cubic. I actually built the deck into TCG, but on Duel Links. Because, like, it was a really interesting gimmick, you know? It's okay, Flower Boy. We tried. I do like Lone Star's, though, icon. Red Eyes is just so cool. Oh, Shrek going with the Snoke Scope. Let's go, Shrek. And the Malefic cards are actually really fun to play, but also a bit tricky if you're on camera. Malefic is super fun. Malefic is really fun to play, especially like if you do some like cheeky shenanigans with like field spell, like, you know, advantages. It's so good. I have no idea what I was doing. It's all good. It was a fun duel nonetheless. Like the deck seems really good and very powerful and can pop off at a moment's notice. Unfortunately, I kind of bricked. That's what happens with gears, but that's okay. We'll set 2 and pass.
It's my turn. I draw. The continuous spell. Cubic Dark.
Oh, Shrek was a Cubic player. Not surprised one little bit. So V-Jom is the one that gives like Cubic counters can be destroyed by battle. So fun. Oh, come on. This is not what I need. I just love doing this. Yo, Feral Ghoul. Come out with a rate of 24, dude. You didn't have to do that, but dude, thank you so much for the love. I appreciate that, man. Yo, for those who don't know, Feral Ghoul is a variety streamer. They do a lot of great content. Definitely go check them out. You will not be disappointed. Really chill vibes. And I can confidently say the man has great taste in cereal after watching his tier list. So good. Thank you so much, dude. Hope you're doing well. Makers and crafting, let's go. What were you making? I'm here with the but didn't get the message copied. Yo, it's all good, Lusk. Welcome to the stream. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming with the raid and the great community. Sleeping Snipes, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Hopefully I did not butcher that, but thank you so much for the follow. And also thank you again, Farrell, for the raid. Seriously, I did not expect that happening at all. Was doing a new Gundam build. Ooh, interesting. So like with the whole model and everything, respect. I don't think I have the patience for those type of things. Like I could put together like an exercise bike and workout equipment, but models just are not my thing. Yo, Good Noodle, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the metal community. Thank you. We are getting super close to 600. I don't know what I'm going to do for it, but thank you so much. This card is summoned this way. It's getting counter attack. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. This card battled. You can target 2. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it says up to 2, so it's whatever. I'd rather hold on to something else. It's so relaxing after the chaos. Oh, I'd imagine. Just like I feel like just putting like things together, especially if it's in like in a calm environment and like with really cool people. Yeah, dude, for sure. Usually for me though, like I kind of like vibe in the same way, just like, you know, writing music. But you know, whatever works. Because honestly, 2020 and 2021 have definitely been very eventful years. I think we can all agree on that. Unfortunately, I don't really have much I can do. I mean, I can do some stuff actually. Have you ever played? Are you familiar with like, you know, Duel Links or Yu-Gi-Oh as whole, Farrell? Hopefully, also you mentioned chaos. Hopefully things are going well, my dude. I mean, I could always. It has to be a face up, so they don't take damage, right? Or do they take damage? Yeah, I mean they do take damage, so I guess we're gonna do that. Yo, Lunar. That's a bit. I'm just gonna call you Lunar. That's okay. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the metal community. Great to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Are you able to tell the effects without reading the descriptions? Kinda. Like, here's the thing, Carnage. Sometimes I'm not even kidding. I will just, you know, glance and let's like look for keywords, and then if we're good, we're gaming. You know, we're good. What does Cupid? You take no damage. We gotta get rid of that. We gotta get rid of that. So we're gonna do that. I don't think I have any monsters. No, we don't. We're gonna keep that card. So let's do this really quick. I've been playing it since I was a kid. Yo, right on, dude. That's awesome. I played it since I was a kid as well, but I kind of like stopped around 2016 just because like the game was changing with the whole link summoning mechanic, and I wasn't like really excited onto it because it made all the decks I currently had very, they were very just dead. So when Duel Links came out, like, oh, it's Yu-Gi-Oh, but on a bite-sized scale and slower. I'm like, let's do it. That's fine. And yeah, like I've been playing Duel Links much more these days, which kind of helped me get back into other card games. But yeah, like I don't know, like Duel Links is just cool. But then later on, the actual TCG changed up Master Rule number 5 and made all my old decks kind of viable again. So I'm like, we gaming. Shrek, you got to put that thing back in attack mode. You know how this works, right? I draw. Ooh, there we go. I mean, the thing can't be destroyed by battle, so there's not really much I can do in that regard. So, I mean, that's fine. That's okay. So let's see what I can do. So, I mean, I guess what we could do is we can attack, I guess, this one. We can also destroy his back row at the same time, which is... It's another V-Jom. Isn't that just precious? Regeki break, interesting. I'm not surprised. I'm kind of surprised that he didn't actually activate that, or like, you know, during the main phase. I guess it worked kind of better for me, so I guess it works all in the long run of things. But let's see, what can we do? Let's see. He's stuck in the field of what an interaction. I mean, it kind of is pretty interesting, because at this point, I don't know if I can really destroy them. And the thing is, like, unless Shrek can get rid of these V-Joms, he'll deck out first. So we're gonna see how this kind of goes. It's pretty awesome, right? Like, I've never I never would have expected Yu-Gi-Oh to like, you know, make a huge change like with Duel Links and then just change the entire game. I'm sorry, not Duel Links, Link summoning, and then kind of like go back a little bit onto it, which kind of works out for me. All right, but I gotta hit the hay. It's a work week. Sadly, glad I was able to raid. Yo, thank you again so much for the raid. I appreciate it, dude. Hopefully work goes well with you, because I know it's been pretty hectic out there for a lot of people. But dude, thank you again so much for the raid. Again, everybody go check out Feral Ghoul. Such a cool streamer and a great community. Cannot highly recommend him enough. Thank you again so much for the raid, my dude. Cubic Dharma. You can banish this card from greater than target one cubic monster and you give it, add it to your hand. Interesting. So it looks like he might just be trying to keep on using Guile. Just like keep pinging for 800 points of damage, which is working. It's definitely working. Vulcan the Dagani the Cubic King. If this card is special summon from the hand, inflict 800 points of your opponent's damage. That's how he's doing it. Yeah, Shrek probably has it now at this point, because he just has to do that one more time and he's good. Duza the Mirator Meteor. There we go, I can read. Interesting. Yeah, it just took him a little bit of time to do it, because I know this also has like a banish effect too, yeah. You can yep, he got it. He's just going to keep banishing stuff from his hand, grab it back. Yeah, he's going to summon Guile again, just win for game. Oh, I'm sorry, Endoria Doom. I mean, that works. Ironhide the Fourth, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Metal community. Great to have you here. Hope you're having a great Labor Day weekend. Wait, this thing gets a summoning animation out of everything? Huh. Cubics are pretty interesting. Let's go. But how are you doing, Iron? There it is. That 800 life point Shrek. Just do it. GG, man. GG. It was a good game, Jack. It was a good game, Shrek. Thank you so much for that. Because at first I thought you kind of got stuck with like the the whole situation going on, but GG, man. Again, thanks to the raid from Feral Ghoul, I think we'll do maybe another duel or two. We'll keep streaming it a little bit longer, just to kind of like repay the kindness from him and his community. I do want to do a quick change though, so instead of playing Gears as much as I love the deck, I do want to play a little bit of Harpies just to close out the night. And I'm also going to change the skill too, so instead of Harpies Last Will, which it's fine, we're going to go with Harpies Hunting Ground, because if anything, it causes another Harpy in the graveyard to be able to go for it, so we're just going to do that. Immune to battle, so auto lose. Let's go. It was pretty good, Shrek. It was definitely a pretty good duel, man. I thought we were at an impasse, as they would say. I'll be chilling in table 1 if anybody wants to throw down. But let's go. Nidori has the animation, but Hot Red Dragon, Bane, and Nored Nova don't. Okay, come on. I mean, but then again, like, was Cubics like even like a hot selling item for them in Duel Links? Like, I just don't get it, Like, I don't know how much support Cubics has like in Duel Links or how much dedication it has behind it. But it, like, yeah, I totally go with you. It feels like they could have allocated like animations towards some more fan favorite cards and stuff like that. Cubics a free-to-play deck. There you go. There you go. So like the fact they're actually giving it to that instead of like something from like Jack Atlas or whatever, it is what it is. But I mean, I'm not complaining. It's just like, they could probably make different choices for sure. All right, Corgi, let's go. I'm down for that. And also, it's kind of cool because if you are playing Gaia again, I can kind of like just look at your build a little bit more and see how it runs and functions. And then I could use that insight for my own build. I was going to do one of these again. Also, let's see who is streaming so I can kind of get ready for a raid at some point. Because I know Ajamal said he might stream. But I don't know if he's actually going to do it or not. But my dragons. Dragons are so cool. Dragons are pretty dope. I got glitched. No worries, dude. I think, like, it happens from time to time. So it's all good. If you want to jump back into the room, I'll be more than happy to play with you, man. With the duel. Alright, let's try this again. Round 2. Let's do it. I don't know if it's actually gonna work this time because like the music hasn't changed, so I think it's gonna glitch out again too. Maybe like Duel Links is like, no, dude, the stream is over. The stream is. I think Duel Links is trying to tell me to stop streaming. I think that's kind of what's happening right now. That actually might be what's happening. I think we can try it one more time. Let's see. So, 3, 3, 2. Yeah, I might actually have to like do a little bit of looking around to be able to see like some other more current builds of Harpies and see like what they're running. Just because like there are some times where the deck does brick, but it still does perform fairly well, and can also be pretty explosive too, which is always pretty fun to do. Oh, we had somebody new joining. That's pretty dope. I don't think I remember seeing Retro Gaming X jumping into the stream at all, or I should say, like, you know, the rooms. So that's pretty dope. I mean, it looks like Corgi is not jumping in. Huh. All right, that's okay. I guess I could see if Lone Star wants to do a duel. No? All right, that's fine. I think I'll do one. Okay, that's fine. I think I'll do like maybe one more PvP duel, and then I'll probably just head off the stream at that point. And then if AJ is streaming Vanguard, we can definitely give him a raid. If not, I might stream one of the people who I do see is streaming right now, because there's a lot of great people out there who are streaming. And there's like the cool thing is too, there's like a lot of different things we can rate them to, so we have a little bit of like variety, which is nice. There's like one person I would rate is streaming. Is it a tier list? Yeah, it's a tier list. But there's also another person doing Sea of Thieves. Like, there's a lot of good stuff going on these days. Corey, you want to duel my cubes? Don't do it. The cubes were not that fun. They were not that fun. I mean, it is free to play though, so there might be potential of what we can actually see we can do here. Oh, come on. Why? This is pretty bad, actually. So we'll just set 2 and pass, honestly. It's like if I summon anything, it's going to get rid of Harpy's Hunting Ground before we even get any value from it. My everything just crashed? Dude, that's awful. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Like, are you playing mobile or are you playing on Steam? The entire deck is farming from Agami? Interesting. I think I have Agami pretty high leveled at this point, so if I want to get a free deck, I might as well just see about doing that as well. Because, I mean, the deck isn't bad. It definitely seems like a very fun niche deck, especially with what it does, like with the cubic counters. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower monster from your hand. When this card is special summon, okay, I don't care about that. I need the room number? No worries, man. I believe this one should be the right room number 2. So if you control a fiend type monster from 15 attack or less, you can special summon this card from your hand. If you attempt this, you can now special summon a monster from the extra deck from anything else. He already got rid of his normal summon, so let's see how all the Book of Moon off the Wandering King Wildwind does. Because I don't know if there's any other Resonators that can special summon themselves directly to the hand. And maybe if they could, like, what are they going to really do? Like, make a 4? I don't think that's what's going to happen. Really, my computer and phone crash at once. That is weird. That is definitely weird. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. But hopefully things are stable now for you, you know? They're actually attacking it? Yo, that's fine with me. You're taking some damage, plus I can start doing some damage myself. Give me Perfumer, please. Karma ain't too bad. Karma's card's not too bad. So we'll set a card. We're going to summon Harpy Lady 1. We're going to use the effect. We'll destroy the first one first. Escape from the Dark Dimension. Interesting. I love it. Though, like, when you do play, like, you know, in Silver, you get to see some really interesting card choices. So let's go with this one. I'm gonna get rid of the back row because I don't know what that really could be. It could be anything. Could be a burst rebirth. Interesting. We'll do an extra 15 at this point now too. And then I can always just use Karma if I really wanted to as well. Still want to see Lone Spar's Black Luster Star deck? I mean, you totally can. Like, even when the stream is over after this duel, you could still, like, you know, just chill in the duel room for sure. If not, I'm sure he wouldn't mind just sharing the deck list, because it did seem really interesting. Like, some really interesting synergy for sure with that deck. Let's see what they're going to be doing. Are they going to be doing anything is actually the real question at this point. What are they going to be doing? What are they doing? I don't know if they're doing anything, actually. Oh, so there's flip summoning. I'll let it go through. And then I'll probably just like Karma Cut potentially on whatever they're synchro summoning into, because I'm assuming that's kind of what their game plan is. Red Rising Dragon, indeed. When this card is synchro summon, you can target one resident monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Yeah, do that. That's fine. So when that hits the board, we can then do some shenanigans. Yeah, the summon is fine. Red Resonator's effect. When this card is special summon, you can target one monster on the field, gaining a life points equal to its attack. That is pretty cool. It's a shame though that we're gonna banish this. I mean, the effect's still gonna resolve, and that's fine. But we're also gonna do something too. We're also gonna banish that. No, we're gonna return Red Rising Dragon back to the hand. That's what we're doing. My bad. So that means that they just don't have essentially anything going on. They still have a normal summon, but I'm not too sure if they actually have a normal summon even used. So I mean, they'll still get the 28 and putting them at the 51. We'll see what happens though. Ooh, it looks like Senpapi Streams is now streaming too, and he's streaming Duel Links. So we might just go with that as well, because Senpapi's a really cool streamer as well. We'll set this and go to combat and try to swing for 28. Enemy controller, not too bad actually. Econ has a lot of utility, so I can definitely see them making, you know, save them 28 is what I'm pretty much saying. Ooh, Wandering, what are you doing? Let's see. During the main phase, except for the conventions card, add one Fiend type tuner with 1500 attack or less from your deck to your hand. Interesting. I mean, that's a card. That's a card. The fact that it tutors out some of the things that they want to do in this entire deck is actually pretty good. And they're activating Demon's Resonation. Interesting. I mean, nothing much I can do there. That's fine. Crimson Resonator. Go for it. If you attempt to scan out special summon during the turn of the same phase, okay, that's fine. Not really too much I can do. He special summoned that. Okay, so I mean, I can't really do too much right now because like they could just normal summon it back, so we're just gonna let it resolve. They'll probably go for like a synchro summon, which is fine. Yeah, that's fine. And then I'll just use Chalice on Red Rising Dragon or something. Well, actually, yeah, I can just negate that and just bounce it back too. Yeah. So we'll use Chalice. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. So we're gonna use Chalice on Red Rising Dragon. I also don't want it to destroy it, so we're also gonna bounce it back to the hand too. Because Chalice just negates the summon effect and also just doesn't give it protection, so we'll do that. Because like if I didn't stop that, they could potentially gain a lot of life points. Wait, what? Did that not like stick because we put it back to the hand then? I guess I might have misread that. Ooh, Elegant Aegis. That's something. That's probably what I did wrong then. That's okay. Rip had to see that. GG. No worries. It's all good. Bricks happen. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is one of those games where bricks are definitely a thing. Actually, it would probably be better if I actually just sent that to the grave, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, that's my bad. I don't think I have enough to actually deal Leaf. Is that enough? Math is hard right now. No, we're close, but it's no dice. But it's all good. I think I actually just ruined myself because I bounced that back to the hand instead of just destroying it. We got greedy and we're just going for life point damage. Especially summon up to 2 from your hand or deck. Who knows if they have enough tuners like for that to actually make a difference. We'll see what actually happens. Yeah, like the fact that it just can keep banishing itself for tutoring is really nice too. I mean, Shrek is a really good player. Like, I would not doubt if, like, you know, Shrek had some, like, really, really, like, nasty plays for sure. What if you see Photons playing without Kite? What duelists are they using, and what skill are they using too? Oh, they can't summon anything? Ooh, interesting. Perfumer is actually a pretty good draw, just because we can activate, like, you know, stuff like, Elegant Egotist and stuff like that. We also can do this too. We should have enough. We also can activate 2, which is actually really nice. So let's go with... Can't do that, actually. That's fine. Yo, Blank Naruto, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Metal community. Great to have you here. Hope you are doing well. Puts us at 591. Let's go. Hope you're doing well, Blank Naruto. That's not live, so that's kind of sad, actually. But I can also just do this and make it live, so that's fine. Banish stacks, we have no idea what's going on. Mash boys, and I don't know the skill. It's all good. Sometimes it's just like those things, like, you know, it's kind of interesting where people try different things, and it may or may not work. You know, it's just part of the game with Duel Links, which is great. What's the meta right now in Duel Links? I believe, like, Utopia, Harpies, they scoop. Nice to have you. Thank you for having me. Yeah, no worries. It's great to see new people. It's obviously pronounced Naruto. Let's go. But like for the meta, and I'm sorry, Blank and Naruto, we're actually about to end the stream here. But like what's meta right now, I believe it's like what? Thunder Dragons, Harpies, Utopia or Onomatopoeia, or whatever you want to call it. Ooh. Unfortunately, a lot of that is gold, and gold is just like not very valuable. What else is there? Like there's a nice diverse set of, like, you know, meta, but nothing like super like, you know, tier 0, which is always good. I think at this point we will give Simpappy streams a raid just because he is streaming Duel Links, and he's a really good one as well. Automatic succeeds. Yes, Resonators, Harpies, and Thunder Dragons. Yes, that is very, very true. I knew there was a few other ones I've seen. Like, and honestly, Naruto, like, you'll see I've seen a lot of Resonator decks here. Which, you know, is fine, but I'm just like, I want to see diversity. I want to see more. Let's go. And everyone take care and have fun. Love you all. Thank you so much, Huggles. I appreciate you. You have a great night as well. Stay safe, Huggles. With that being said, though, again, I'm going to go over and just do a little bit of information, like, you know, some of the things that we've happened today. Blake Naruto, thank you so much for the follow. Ironhide the 4, thank you for the follow. Good Noodle, thank you for the follow. Sleeping Stripes, also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that as well. Feral Ghoul, thank you also for the raid. I appreciate you, my dude. Great streamer. Definitely go check him out. And Trey CJ, thank you for the follow as well. Yeah, I hate the same decks. We need diversity. Exactly. Card games with diversity is absolutely needed. Jesus. Who was that? Oh, it was Raptor. Raptor, I appreciate you. Leaving the stream with the bang. I love it. But yeah, I'm hoping we get a little more diversity into it because it just helps keep the game fresh and alive, you know? But with that being said, let's... Thank you for the eat, I appreciate that. But Blink Naruto, no worries. We do stream Duel Links usually every Sunday. If not, it's some other card game like Shadowverse or Slay the Spire these days. It's kind of like a roguelike card game. But we're going to raid Simpappy streams. He's a really cool Duel Links streamer, much more proficient in the game than I am. And he's also just a really cool dude. But yo, the next stream will be tomorrow. We will be kicking off a new story-based game being Mario vs. Rabbids per the mod using channel points with the redemptions. But everybody have a great rest of your night. And also Carnage and also Raptor, thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate you all as well. Now that I'm done with my rambling, let's get the raid going.